Hello guys, my name is Omar from egmCarTech.com.
What's going on, guys? It's your boy Tamer at Robbie.
And we're here to cover the week's most important headlines on this episode of egmCarTech Burnout. And first up, the Toyota Camry leaked images that we saw courtesy of Canadian magazine. I thought they looked pretty good, not something impressive.
Pretty good?
It didn't blow me away,
Wow.
but it was okay, right? I mean, they just took the current Camry, put some little slits in like the headlights and tail lamps, and like, here you go, put a Toyota RAV4 Runner type interior in there, and I'll let you go ahead.
A RAV4 Runner?
Go ahead. I know you hated it.
I was completely disgusted with the look of the car.
Yeah.
I mean, first of all, I think it's hilarious that they're sending us these teaser shots one by one. They've sent out 3 teaser shots, and yet here's this Canadian auto magazine that has it leaked. And, you know, it would be nice if they leaked a nice looking car, but this is not just like a... First of all, it's supposed to be a new model, okay?
Right.
It looks more like a defresh, right? Which
Not
is
a refresh.
It's a refresh, but like a demoted refresh, right? Toyota, you took a step backwards. I mean, a lot of things been going bad for you lately, and you
have to understand that the Hyundai Sonata is coming up fast.
Exactly.
You might be the 3rd best-selling car in America, but they're coming up really fast.
Yeah, like seriously. I mean, come out with something new. I mean, this is disgusting. And
after looking at the pictures, you guys let us know what you think is better, the new Hyundai Sonata or the leaked pictures of the Toyota Camry.
Well, we already had a lot of comments, by the way, from
on the site,
from the egmCarTech world out there.
Yep.
And I mean, none of them liked it. A lot of them had some funny comments too. I mean, one person said it looked somewhat like a Civic. And by the way, I mean, it sounds like a broken record now with Honda and Toyota. I mean, like we said last week with the Civic, that doesn't look like a new car. It looks like a car from last decade. Same thing here.
Yep.
Pathetic.
All right, so we know for a while now that Maserati is working on an SUV based on the Jeep Grand Cherokee, right? They're also working on 2 sedans. One is finally going to replace the Quattroporte, the large 4-door sedan they have, which I think is old and ugly now. It's outdated, so it's finally time they're going to replace that in 2013. And before that, though, they're going to release a smaller sedan that's going to compete with the 5 Series, the E-Class, and the A6. The car's going to get some components and systems from Chrysler 300 and the Dodge Avenger, which I think is kind of weird because we're talking about a Maserati here. And I don't know if they should be really sharing stuff with Chryslers and Dodges, but...
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing, Omar. I mean, we're not talking about a lower tier luxury car here. We're talking about Maserati, right?
Exactly.
I mean, every one of these cars is going to be is going to have a 6-digit price tag, right? Yeah. So when you're sharing parts with a Chrysler 300 and a Dodge Avenger, not even a Dodge Charger, but a Dodge Avenger, I mean, come on, you know, that kind of degrades the perception of the car a bit. You know, I mean, let's see where this goes, right? I mean, in today's world, a lot of parts are being shared across the board.
Yeah, it could be something really nice. Who knows?
Yeah.
All right, so like 2 weeks ago, I told you that Mercedes-Benz is working on an X6 competitor.
And I told you it was a bad idea.
All right, so now Audi's working on an X6 competitor, and you think?
It's a bad idea. Listen, this goes to Benz, and this goes to Audi now. Stay in your place, okay? This is not where you want to be, all right? You don't have enough swag, if I may, to be in this segment, all right? So just stay out, all right? Your Q5 is ugly, your Q7 is ugly, and your Q6 is going to be ugly. In my opinion, yeah. I mean, I know
the Q5 looks
like
better than the X3. The Q5 looks better than the X3.
The new X3?
Yeah.
I never liked the X3
better than
anyway.
the GLK.
Yeah, that's Benz. I mean,
Q5 is really dominating that segment. They have a Q3 in Europe, which we're not getting. They have a Q7, and they're playing Q6.
But wait, hold on. You're going up against the X6 and the FX, 2 aggressive-looking cars.
If anybody can do it between Mercedes-Benz and Audi,
yeah, I'd take Audi over Benz
Mercedes-Benz and Audi. I think Audi will do a good job.
But listen, dude, they're not going to come out with something as aggressive and sleek and just kind of have something with a mean face. Weren't you the one that was all about?
Oh, Audi grills are so hot.
No,
I love Audis the way they're designed.
Hold on. I didn't say they looked mean and aggressive. Okay, I said something along the lines of, you know, I like the LED lights and whatnot. I just don't think they have what it takes to compete in this segment. So just stay the hell out.
All right. So at the 2011 Frankfurt Auto Show, Audi's going to be releasing something called the Urban Concept. Right? They released like about 3 or 4 sketches of the car, and it's basically a city car that, you know, for congested areas. It's electric. I think it looks weird. It's small. I hope that's not where the industry's headed. But what did you think about it?
I mean, It looks like a mouse with big ears. Did you get
Nah.
that? I kind of got like a.
No, I didn't.
I got like a Mickey Mouse kind of face look.
Yeah, I don't know what you were looking at. But
I swear, that's how it came off to me. But I mean, I think it's the trend now. It's the wave of the future. You know, you need these small cars that can fit in these tight spots in the city. I think it's a good idea, right?
So you like it?
I mean, I'm not a big fan of the way it looks. I think some people
Audi
like
should
it.
be doing though, you know?
Yeah, I mean BMW with the i3, right?
Yeah.
So I mean,
but the i3 is totally different than
it's
a little go-kart, electric go-kart. I don't know.
right. I mean, it's a similar type of car, right?
Yeah.
And Audi's copying BMW again.
Yeah.
So
The Pontiac Aztek was the ugliest car ever made, in my opinion and in everybody's opinion, right? Now they're saying, there's a survey saying that the Nissan Murano Cross Cabriolet, the convertible Nissan Murano, is our generation's Pontiac Aztek. I agree. I think that car is pretty ugly. I don't think they should do crossover convertibles. They're weird as hell.
Well, I'll tell you what. I think the Murano Cross Cabriolet. I mean, I think it isn't the best looking car out there, but I'll tell you what. I think this is, and I'm making a bold prediction here, but I think this is going to be a trendsetter, okay, in the industry. It doesn't surprise me. It wouldn't surprise me if a lot of other car companies started making crossover convertibles. I seriously, I think it's a
Audi's
good
been
concept.
considering one for a while. But
I think it's a good concept, and I think it's going to be a trendsetter. I don't know if this car is going to succeed, mainly because it drove like shit. I mean, the reviews on the drive were shit.
A convertible is supposed to look like this.
Right.
Not like
this is a legend though.
Yeah.
This is
legendary.
Bumblebee right here, you know.
But a Nissan Murano convertible, even when they first announced it, I was like, no.
I like the idea though.
I don't like
Imagine an Infiniti FX convertible.
Oh God!
I mean,
come on.
That would look kind of cool though.
No.
I mean, think about it. Listen, Murano. A lot of people think you're a Morano right now, but I'm supporting you, and this is going to be a trendsetter. I have faith in you.
So the Honda Equus, I think it's a good-looking car. Pretty nice car in the segment. Competes with the S-Class, starts at 58. 66 used to come with an iPad as an owner's manual, but for 2012 they're going to get rid of the iPad. You're going to get a paperback book like a regular owner's manual.
Right.
I mean, they said that it helped sell the car a lot, right? And that was one of the selling points in all their marketing campaigns, that it comes with a free iPad. So they're getting rid of it now, and I don't know what you think about it.
Listen, I don't think this is the end of the world. I mean, the car starts out at $55,000, goes up to $68,000. We're talking about a goddamn iPad. Okay, an iPad that's $500. I mean, if
it's
that's
kind of cool that it came.
It's cool. No, it was a nice marketing tactic, right? But I mean, let's be honest here. I mean, it's a $500 piece of equipment here, right? You're spending $55,000 to $68,000. If this was your make or break, your deal breaker for buying the car, well then I don't know if this is the right car for you.
That's true. I agree.
Your voice just cracked.
iPad. All right, so we've been seeing these Infiniti GX concept teasers forever, right? So the sixth one came out, which is the second to last one before they released the seventh one, and then you see the car on August 18th, right?
That was like the most awkward way of explaining that this was the sixth teaser out of 7.
And then the second, that was cool. But I memorized that, right?
Oh, that's awesome.
Either way, all right? So you like this teaser, you're like, oh.
This is the first teaser that actually like told me something about the car. I mean, the other teaser shots didn't say that this car was going to look much different than any other Infiniti that we've seen out there. Now we finally get a good shot of the grille, and it looks very bubbly. I mean, the most comparable car that I've seen that looked like this teaser shot was like the Durango. Right, or at least the more so the old Durango.
It doesn't look like any other Infinitis. Yeah.
I think now we can say it will look different than other Infinitis. Which is
I think it'll look awkward too, because it does look bubbly in the front, but then it looks like a QX in the back, which is squared off. So
absolutely, I mean,
it might turn out to be. I don't know. It could be really ugly.
It could end up being really ugly, but
or it could be really good looking.
Yeah, I mean, it could
just
be
to give you the benefit.
Tomorrow
of the doubt.
It could rain or it could be sunny. I mean,
I don't know what the heck he's talking about.
I mean, that's basically what you just said. You said it could be really nice or really ugly.
Just move on.
J. Cole.
Lincoln MKZ, right? I think it's one of the most ugliest Lincolns in the lineup. The ugliest out of all of them.
You think so?
Yeah. It's based on the Ford Fusion. I don't think it looks good. I think the MKS looks a lot better. Everything else looks a lot better. MKX looks better. The MKZ, they got to get rid of it, and they're finally doing it by coming out with a new one. And they're going to show a concept version in January. That's pretty far away, but 2012 Detroit Auto Show, new concept MKZ. You don't seem like you're interested at all. Mercedes-Benz has confirmed that they're going to do a Mercedes-Benz CLC shooting brake, right? So it's going to be like a station wagon, like a Gran Turismo type of thing. You know the 5 Series Gran Turismo?
Yeah,
it's going to be that.
Remember how much we talked about how ugly it was?
How ugly it was?
Yeah.
Well, they're going to do a competitor of how ugly that car is, and they're going to do a C-Class version. Somebody called it CLC shooting brake.
Right.
I thought their version looks better than BMW's 5 Series Gran Turismo.
It actually had a quite a unique look to it, right?
Yeah.
It was by no means as ugly as the 5 Series GT that BMW put out there, or crapped out there, whatever you want to say.
Yeah.
But quite frankly, maybe Motor Trend, you know, in their next, I guess, award segment, they should call this the ugly category. Like this segment of cars.
I like this car though. I'm looking forward to this one. I said it. At the 2009 Detroit Auto Show, Cadillac revealed a concept called the Converge. It's like this sporty looking car that has a Chevy Volt powertrain. It's supposed to be fuel efficient, but it's supposed to be a sports car at the same time, right? Mm-hmm. Everybody was really excited they were going to build it until one day they were like, we're not doing it, we're going to kill the project, there's no point. And now there's rumors that they're doing it again. Would you ever like to see this car on the road the way it looked?
I actually liked it. I mean, I liked I guess it was almost like a 45-degree angle.
Yeah.
That it was kind of sloping down. Looks pretty futuristic. I like how it looked. I mean,
I love the way it looks. I think they should do it, but I don't think they should do this Volt thing. They should put the CTSV's 6.2-liter supercharged V8 in there.
Really? Electric CTS?
No electric at all. Just straight up, just 556 horsepower.
Isn't this a hybrid though?
It's supposed to be, but I don't want it to be. It looks so good. It should be a complete sports car.
I'll tell you, I mean, it is cool enough to kind of stand on its own.
Yeah. All right, guys, thank you for joining us on this episode of egmCarTech Burnout. We'll be back next week, and actually next week we'll have, on August 18th, the Lexus GS will be revealed at Pebble Beach, along with the Infiniti JX. So 2 cars to look forward to that we've been seeing teasers about nonstop, so finally going to be seen next week.